Hello, everyone. Bowser here, King of the Koopas, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Empyrean. Last time, things happened, and today, more things are going to happen.
No masks. Look at that. Look in my room. Around the corner and look. Really have to look farther than that? Oh my god. What are you doing?
I'm just looking.
Look at this stupid mask this girl's wearing. Wait.
Well, she looks different.
Not hers.
What happened to her? She doesn't look the same. She doesn't look the same since the
It's that same one like that other guy had.
Hang on.
It does.
Let me plug in my computer real quick.
It's still stupid. It looks stupid. That's the right way to wear masks, right there.
I think they're smart.
Now we gotta go back. Okay. Come on.
So all four of those boxes that are in there have full, right?
Oh yeah, I need to go. I need to show you guys our team. I'll show you guys our team in a minute.
No, I took what I wanted off that plate. It was a little tiny bit of it, a third of the turkey that was on there I took. I took all the sweet potatoes that I wanted and I took a very small amount of the dressing. That's all I took off of there. And then I had potatoes and gravy. Add some potatoes and gravy. Okay. Tomorrow I think it'd be really neat if you made like that the barbecue beanie weenie thing. I think so. But let me make the stuff. My uncle gave us a yeah. Someone got you cold. I'll be back out here in a minute.
Well, hey Bowser.
Hey,
Sorry about taking a while. I was stuck with having to take care of something, so I couldn't come after I finished up something back at base.
well, we were kind of running late anyway.
Yeah, kind of were.
But I do need to show off the team here in just a minute.
Huh. All right.
We went the wrong way. I know exactly where we need to go, but I just went the wrong way because you're supposed. Because I hate these small little gaps where you have to go through. Ugh, it's so annoying. Guessing you had a meeting.
Not really a meeting, just I had to address a few things, but it wasn't really a meeting.
Do you remember the rival girl that we got at the beginning of this thing?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, that's who we were just talking to. She looks totally different. Yeah, go across the cavern. Let's go. Okay, now we're on the other side of the cavern. We need to talk to you. Nope. That guy was a big waste. So do we have everything set?
Yeah, everything is finally set up, and now once you're done playing this, we can finally strike.
Well, we're only halfway through the game, right?
I mean, true, it is gonna be a while until we finally finish the game, but once it's finally over, we can finally take care of the war.
Mm-hmm. I think Dragonfire is going to be a flipping problem.
How come?
I heard that he went back to the Pokemon universe.
A traitor is a traitor, and he'll see to it that he suffers for it.
Mhm. So now we got to figure out who's gonna deal with him.
Hmm. Well, I know I said Shadow Mewtwo is gonna be either taking care of Xenix or
You just said we
Goku.
got some one thing. I need just one right now.
But the next person who I think who's gonna take care of one of those who will probably be somebody else. But who knows?
Mhm. Most likely, but we need to figure out who.
Hmm.
And I didn't expect him to do that. Why? Why did he do that?
I'm guessing it makes you just angry think about it.
What was the point of us getting married if he was going to do that to me?
Well, anyone who turns their back on something they have is nothing but a traitor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought that he wouldn't do that, since we were married. But what? I guess I was wrong.
Well, from what I've known, he's pretty formidable. I think I can handle him. Fine.
Someone needs to teach him once you marry someone, you stick with them, not go to not just get married and then end up leaving.
Right.
Yeah, I need to show you guys our team, but I'm gonna do that as soon as we can get to a Pokemon Center and heal up.
Hmm.
Because but yeah, it makes me angry.
Well, even if we can't come back to Ricker's house, the only thing that can be led to him now is Jeff. Anyone who trades is unfit it to live.
Right.
Besides, he'll still be dealt with because he thinks he's just as strong as Beerus. he he doesn't know what I'm gonna truly be capable of.
He does need to be dealt with.
But don't forget, Slasher's mine and mine alone.
I'm not gonna deal with that with him. Besides, I'll be too busy dealing with that flippin' plumber.
I mean, most of us have assigned people we're going to go against.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, thank you, lady. Nurse. Now I can actually show off the flippin' team. Let's see. Come on. Okay. We have Jet at 38, which I'm gonna probably be replacing. We have Cosmo at 46. We have Omega at 50. We have Dragon Ball at 52. We have Hero at 51. And we have Zarvok at 56. I think Zarvok's gonna be our MVP of this thing because they've been leveling up quite a bit.
Basically, every once in a while.
Yeah, Dragonfire needs to learn to be loyal to someone, not flipping. Let's get married, and then he ends up leaving,
Disappearing.
Mm-hmm. I knew something was up. Because he never came to the meetings. He right after he got married, he started disappearing and barely showing up.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well tell you a bit of my backstory of what happened in the DLL universe before I became evil. Pretty much I was this lone survivor. Originally I was a version of Slasher, except I was kind of a hedge, a demon hog instead of a normal hedgehog. But being captured, it changed to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't felt this evil ever since I became what I am.
Right.
And I like being evil. It suits me.
Right.
Because there is like, don't forget, there's different timelines, but they'll always have the same results.
Right.
Like, for example, if there was a universe where you were the good guy and and Bowser was and Mario was a Koopa, like if you were to be a plumber or if Mario were to be the bad guy, I'm pretty sure there's a universe out there like that.
Most likely.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm, who I am now is who I'll forever be. Um, but after that, but I have an uneasy feeling. The one, um, I feel like I have an uneasy feeling that there's a certain gray wolf out there who's gonna be causing more trouble than the rest.
Oh,
Whoa! Look at that thing. Okay,
yeah, I've never seen that thing.
Magma Gigas.
Yeah, and we're battling it. We're not, because somehow a flippin' trainer got it. Lucky.
Oh, Magma Gigas is actually a legendary Pokemon.
Well, good for this trainer.
I'm sure at one point we'll be able to find one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what I've seen back then of like whenever Dragonfire played that Pokemon Empyrean for the first time, he actually encountered a bird that looks like JoJo. Jotaro.
Oh my.
Yeah. Maybe we will color, maybe we won't, but I know back at the beginning in like with the encounters it can basically change either if you're studying a new let's like play through it for the first time or if you make separate save files
Right.
because we usually won't know what we'll eventually get because that Jotaro bird hasn't shown up in the let's play in this one yet.
Nope. We did it. We did it just like he did with flipping random. So
Only this time we don't have people slowing us down with this.
exactly.
Unlike his let's play where he only did one episode.
Mm-hmm. Again, he was doing he was voice acting everything.
Yeah.
We're not voice acting anything. Not voice acting any of the text. We're just going through it.
Yeah.
What?
A real
A
That-
Riolo that's on a skateboard. Okay.
and has a hat.
I've never seen that.
That's strange.
I wonder what the Lucario version of that looks like.
Huh. I have no clue.
Oh, and look at that thing. Yeah.
That looks gross.
Like,
Died.
there we go.
That look disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that looks somewhat normal.
Yeah, except for those eyes.
Mm-hmm. We really need to get to the next area. You know what? We're going back to the nurse. Oh, a dream candy. I don't know what
Whoa.
that is, but we'll hang on to that. All right, lady, heal up.
I wonder why that guy's pacing up and down.
Who knows?
A female Wobbuffet. Oh, it says you can't escape. Oof.
You know what? We'll just try to attack it then.
That didn't do anything.
What? Flame charge it. Oh my god. And this is why I want to replace Jet.
I know how it feels. He refuses to literally level up
Mm-hmm.
that much.
The hardest one that we've dealt with. And we've got other Pokemon in the that we could try. And oh yeah, that's another thing I need to show you guys is I caught some new Pokemon. I need to show you guys. Need to show you who we got. So we have so you guys will have options. Anyway,
That Pokemon.
Jet can fail. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead. He's a failure. As soon as we're able to change, we might actually change because this is really stupid, you know. He's at level not even at level 40 while the rest of the team's almost at level 50.
True.
Let's go and battle this dude. Might as well battle everyone, right? For the experience. Meanwhile, with the good people, hopefully they got everything. Hopefully we. Do you guys think that we have everything set up, ready for this war?
Yep, I finally believe so.
I hope so.
Uh, Preparations are almost complete. All I need to do is a few more things and we're good to go. All right. Right, Xenix. Um, so, my one question is, why did you end up putting a chip in my memory, like water chip in my memory bank? It's just temporarily for you once we go to the war, because if there is anybody who has any sort of water abilities, you're gonna have to leave that there until the war is over.
Yeah, we don't want you to short circuit. My goodness.
Not really short circuit. In terms of what will basically happen to me, since I never told you guys yet, is that if I have any sort of water on me, I'll basically glitch, and I'll basically the one thing that'll end up happening is a fail a failed safe will happen, and I will glitch, like basically end up glitching and disappearing back into that computer over there until I can be able to until the backup storage drains um out the water. That's what will end up happening. For it won't kill me. It'll only just make me glitch and end up rebooting me back into that computer.
Which sucks.
Um,
Because we
as
need
for,
every single bit of help that we can get, especially against Bowser. Well,
and Chip,
Bowser, because Bowser's probably angry that
you left.
well, yeah.
As for most things, yeah, and shit. And I know you told me that. I know you said that Shadow Mewtwo is also on their team since you downloaded all the data from what the foes were gonna face velocity.
Oh, yeah, they've got a lot of people, but now that I left, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to figure out who to technically replace me with.
Which we won't know yet until then.
Well, there's
Uh,
a Thank you.
Hmm.
Ooh, there's a water. There's a stone. Let's see. Who is it?
Hmm.
Oh, a septile. Bad we don't have a septile.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to find one.
True.
I don't think we have any Pokemon that can make it evolve.
Probably. But I'm pretty sure the plan that Xenix has is gonna be pretty useful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it wasn't for Xenix who ended up getting me out of that computer, then I would never be here. So I feel like I'm kind of ready, thanks to the the few upgrades he aids and
Mm-hmm.
he put. But the most thing that will help me boost up my strength even more is basically thanks to the power of friendship that I'm being able to share with Xenix. It has kind of as efficiently boosted my power up by by
Mm-hmm.
by a bit. It's getting there bit by bit. I the more I make friends, the more I feel like my strength can increase more.
Right.
Other than that, I might as well show you the abilities I have, since I've never showed them off just yet. As he, as, as then he kind of manipulates the velocity and his speed as he's on the other side of the room. I'm over here.
Good grief.
Yeah, velocity uh, I call it's kind of called speed manipulation, but I call it velocity manipulation.
Oh
With
my.
yeah, I I feel like being a cyberspace hedgehog. I well a cyber hedgehog that I feel like I could be more faster than even Sonic
Makes sense.
because a digital hedgehog means I could be I can basically be even faster than anything.
Mm-hmm. This guy has the flippin'. Oh no.
He is that Johto bird.
Mm-hmm.
Jotaro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But other than give me a sec.
Mm-hmm. Good grief, how many trainers are on this route? My goodness. Come on. Oh, don't heal yourself. Oh no. There we go. Get out of here. Okay, so that one's out. Let's see. Charge beam. It doesn't work on you. Oh no. Does electric attacks don't work on you? Does it? Oh no. I know. No, Dragon Ball. Come on. You know what? We'll do that. We'll explode on you. Oh. Dragon Breath. There. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so you're done. Alright. Confuse Ray, let's go.
Sorry about that.
Fine.
Zogi is kind of cold for me. And wait, whoa.
I
Chloe-
am in a double battle.
Well, all right then.
And this is not good because these are the last two Pokemon that are alive right now.
Oof.
And there's still more trainers.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why does it feel like I can sense different sort of energy right now? Currently.
Oh, my Hitmonlee and well, technically my Pokemon are training.
No. This energy actually. Whoa! Zogius, you look different. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen a night wolf like this before.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, how many of these do we have to fight?
I have no clue. But yeah. Pretty much thanks to the training I've done a bit with I've done with Colian. Not only is he a night wolf, but I've finally been able to utilize this new transformation that night wolves normally never have.
Mm-hmm.
In this form, you can call me by Shadow Zogius. Basically, in terms of what this transformation is, basically, in terms of being like a night wolf from the outer reaches of space. Well, I was originally a void, thanks to the powers of Nebula when I kind of flew past deep space, which is basically like most things that you could see it in terms of what nebula is. It's like this gas that floats through space, and energy, with this energy, the the user the user uses like once the user of this completely like loses their all their energy and no longer have strength.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this the shadow form replenishes that, and basically with how strong deep space, also known as nebula, is pretty
Mm-hmm.
much take like the infinity, but apply the like not like infinity, but take like the energy of space. It basically multiplies my strength like 50 times over,
Mm-hmm.
which it's it is super powerful. I'm gonna say that right now. This form is super powerful.
Oh my god, there's even more.
Hmm.
I'm gonna oh my god. Why is there so many trainers?
Hmm. Well, either way, so yes, that's kind of like. Do you think you'll? It's necessary that you'll need this. Probably. If we're facing
There's a
all.
set pile right there. Oh shoot.
Oh snap. Um. Anyways.
I want to try to catch this thing. I want to try because then that would give us a flippin' oh, don't kill it. Don't no 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 don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. 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 Go to bag. You tell me we have 9 great balls.
You didn't stock up.
As soon as I could get to the next town, I would. Lucky. Yes.
Oh, that was a lucky throw. Um.
Okay. 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 So we need to name this. This is our first mega because the how lucky is that? We got the mega stone and then we ended up finding the actual one that we needed.
That is crazy.
All right, so now we need to come up with a name for this thing.
Can we get back to being the characters instead of being out of character? um, well, with how the situation is, it's absolutely necessary, Slasher. There we go. And if I, there we go. And if I want to at any time, I can go back into this, but it takes some time because as I would have for me to end up using that form, I have to have like kind of like how most transformations are. I'm gonna have to end up like pretty much having to have low energy and low strength in order to use that shadow form of mines. Um. Hmm.
I
My one question.
think I found our person that we're gonna replace.
Okay.
With.
Huh. All right. Also, my one question is: wait, Where's Colligan and Peppermint right now?
Aren't they still in the thing training? Or is that or was that Zarvok and Gaiden?
From what they told me, that they are doing some last minute training and with I think they're stepping out right now. Whoa, guess it's about time you to well, I guess it's time for those two to come out. Well, isn't that interesting? You two have grown your strength, so that's rather interesting. I
Of
mean,
course. I mean, I am the strongest Zeddy, and my son here is the second strongest. That's right.
also, thanks for like taking off for on joining our side, Dragonfire.
No problem. I mean, Bowser just, I don't know what it was, but yeah, Bowser changed.
I mean, yeah. Oh, by the way, I know means Dragonfire were the only ones here who saw it, so you might as well. The rest. I think I'll do that during the war, but we won't
It makes
know.
sense because you don't want to spoil everyone.
Yeah, of course. But other than that, pretty much the only people who actually saw it is both Dragonfire and Peppermint by far. So I want to use all my power once before the war starts.
Makes sense. I mean, you don't want people to be like, oh, this is your full potential, and then they could end up using it against you. Yeah, that's smart.
I mean, true. It is true. Why do you think I've been saying that Sasha can potentially become more stronger if he clears his mind up instead of having to be like he is? Well, I was kind of born like this, but you're not wrong. If I want to be stronger as I am now, I need to have a much calmed mind. It's like we said to Goku. Oh, I feel like you know what I feel like is happening right now. I feel like Xenix is somehow the Whis of the group. I'm gonna say that right now.
Well, he might have the most experience out of a lot of us. So yeah, there's a healing center right there. But yeah, it makes sense.
Of course, because when it comes to
all right, now I can. No, I don't want to do moves. What? I want to heal up. Right here. Okay. Now, excuse me, people. I want to get to the PC. My God. Excuse me?
Hopping over that laptop.
Okay.
I mean, but you're not wrong. I feel like we have a lot of plenty of experience, but Xenix, I feel like Xenix has the most experience out of everybody in this of where we're at as of right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys here the some of the Pokemon here. Yeah, we still have that guy there. I went and we've got a Scourge, and then we've got this guy I named Sonic. This guy here named Sparky. Got a Zorua that's named Shadow. Then we've got Kingler named Vegeta. This thing here, this Magneton, is actually shiny.
A shiny man. Why don't you put that on your team?
Maybe. And then we've got this Kalava. Then we've got this guy. We just caught. Might put him on our team because again, he's the so I can do this. Where is our bag? There is the items. Okay. Tile light. Give and go to Sceptile. Is now holding his Sceptile light. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put you back up in front. We got to do this. Come on. Gotta have these Pokemon in the right order. Okay, now we gotta get you. There we go. Now they're all in the right order. Let's save and watch the cutscene. Anyway, back to the actual thingy.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much with how everybody else is, Xenix has the most experience because of how smart he is, but technically, since I'm a digital hedgehog, I would also be smart because I'm a cyber hedgehog that came from cyberspace.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, yeah, you need to overcome your own weaknesses in order to try to become stronger.
Right.
Because if you don't overcome the weaknesses that you have on your own, then you're gonna end up failing.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Oh, wild question mark question mark. Oh, it's a light. Look, it's a light type. Okay, I've never seen a light type before.
Excuse me?
Should have probably mega evolved it.
I don't know. It didn't give me the option to Mega Evolve.
Oof.
All right.
But yeah, other than that, all of us have our own experience of facing all of these people, and since both
Mm,
both Xenix and Velocity are the
right.
ones who are smart ones here. They've they were the ones who came up with the plan of what we're gonna do during this war. So we
Mm-hmm.
gotta concentrate up what matters, and I'll,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure by then we'll have everything we need. Aid once we're ready for this war, we can't back out. Once the
Mm-hmm.
war starts, we won't be able to leave until the war is over.
Makes sense.
I mean, yes, and there's probably gonna be so much we're gonna have to do against, like, all of us turn against an entire, like, army that we're gonna have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But this time for good, we'll be able to finally bring down my anti self and finally bring an end, and then peace can come back to the world again.
Mm-hmm.
At least for a while, because this is gonna basically be one of the biggest things we're gonna have to deal with.
It makes sense.
Hmm.
Only halfway through this thing's health. What the hell? This thing has a lot of health.
Yeah, definitely does, which is crazy.
Oh, good thing they attacked that. On we're all. Jeez, this thing has a lot of health. Why? Once this thing's down, I'm definitely gonna go and heal up. Hero might come in clutch for us. Might be useful. Come on. Come on, take it down. No, don't burn me. No. No. Yay. It's evolving? What the, what? Ex, excuse me?
What?
Um, what?
He just got wiped out.
Please tell me you heal me. Please tell me you heal me. Because I feel like there's a battle. Oh. I'm going it. What is that?
What?
At least it doesn't have as much health as it had earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness we're fully healed. Thank God. Where? Okay. Oh, we don't have the Mega Bracelet. That's why we can't evolve yet. Or we can't Mega Evolve. Slam. Slam it. No, don't. No. No.
Oh.
You know what? You know what? Time for Zarvok to come out. Confuse Ray, this jerk.
But yes, with
Haha, you missed.
but yeah, with most of you, you have the potential. You just need to overcome all those weaknesses, and you'll be stronger than other people, like yourself, Slasha. And but as for everybody else, say like Zelgius here, it's true that he has that shadow form, but it could also have no weakness. Including yourself, Dragonfire.
I know that I'm not. I know that I still have more work to do.
I mean, I, I still have a long way to go before I can reach my fullest potential, because
Mhm.
it's mostly gonna take all of us a long time to reach our fullest potential.
Mhm.
Because back then I thought my strength was at its peak, was basically at its peak. But when I went back, when I basically died and went into the underworld, I finally figured out that it wasn't the end after all. Most of us still have long ways to go before we finally reach our max potential.
Makes sense. I mean, my Pokemon have been training my so hopefully they'll be useful.
Huh. Against the being like Shadow Mewtwo, from what I know, Shadow Mewtwo has a few Pokemon weaknesses like the original, but in terms of
Mhm.
what sort of weaknesses he has against, pretty much with him being a stronger version of Mewtwo, um, he'll pretty much be weak to beings like Mew. I'm pretty sure also grass types, but I'm pretty sure that his only weakness is the bug, dark, and dark types. But I'm pretty sure his mostly one weakness is uh, to Mew, but it's also to Celebi.
Mhm. Makes sense. We've got to. I don't know if we'll be able to find a Celebi. We need to find one.
Hmm. Right, because if we don't find a Celebi, then it might be over.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Celebi, he's right there on the flipping rooftop there. Look at that.
Yes, I could see that. But yeah, if we can't find a Celebi, either the two people who will potentially need to stop Shadow Mewtwo is either Xenix because of his light form being pure of heart, or Goku.
Makes sense.
Otherwise, if we can't find a Celebi, then that will have to be our backup until we can potentially find one.
Stone of Light. Okay, we got a Stone of Light. But yeah,
Ah,
before we go over there, we're gonna heal up because that thing kind of literally. Now everyone's gone. The crowd's gone. Okay. I'm not gonna question, but okay. Anyway.
is that actually the bike store over there?
Hmm?
Um, I think he's meaning to say that next to the Pokemon Center, there's a bike shop.
Yes, there's a bike shop, but we don't have the bike voucher. We can't buy a bike. I don't want to know about the cutscene right now. Blah 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 blah.
But yeah, most people have their weaknesses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I gotta stay away from. I gotta stay away from ice.
The feeling's mutual. I need to stay away from the water, but it's in the works right now. But eventually, Enix says the chip is temporarily, but he'll eventually make it to where he'll find a way to modify my clothing so that way I can be waterproof.
That would be useful.
Definitely. But for now, it's only temporarily until he makes some a clothing modification to my clothes.
Yeah, it makes sense. Um. Oh shoot. um. I didn't expect to deal with a big thing like this.
Yeah, it's locked. It's locked. Locked.
That
What
one's
is
not. I don't understand what this place is.
It's probably a
Oh, I found a
hotel.
revive.
Wait, let's go in the bag and see what the stone of light is.
Yeah, I want to know what that is myself. Okay, so not that. That's where the flip. Oh, okay, so this is the dream candy. We don't even know what that is.
An artificial candy that draws out the hidden ability of a Pokemon that eats it. Ooh.
We're gonna have to I'll see what that does in a little bit. I
Make
need to
sure
find that.
make sure you also save because
Mhm.
so we don't know how useful it's gonna be for some of the others. Okay, Stone of Light. A peculiar stone that makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. It shines with a glowing light. Ooh.
Can't use it.
Hmm.
I'm guessing that's gonna be more for like if we had a light type Pokemon.
Probably. Um. But yeah,
What is
everyone.
this? A random Rattata at the flippin' first floor. Okay.
The first floor of the hotel. Um. But still, where could we find a Celebi? Because at one point the worlds did merge together. So if a Celebi is roaming around either Station Square or Station City, we could investigate to find one.
Right. I mean, you gotta find. It's hard to find one even in the Pokemon universe.
Hmm. Right. Sometimes it's also kind of hard to find a legendary.
Oh yes. I
Well,
mean,
I
I
mean,
haven't found one yet myself, and I've been looking.
for most of us beings, we can be able to sen- sense energy, or people who don't have energy.
Hmm.
Um, but maybe in terms of who can actually find it, he then looks over to Peppermint. I mean, while it's true, yeah, with most of us, I do have the calmest of hearing. So, if I were to go out to find one, I could find one no problem.
Hmm.
Hmm. But I mean, hey, don't forget, I'm a fan of peppermints, and I pick up. I in terms, even if I could smell energy, I could smell energy. Like I could smell people.
And what's it smell like?
Hmm. Hmm. Right now in here, it smells pretty nice in here, but in terms of what it would smell like, it would basically smell like a grass type.
Hmm.
Like I would basically, um, let's see. Hmm. I would, um, how about this? Me and myself and Peppermint can go out. As for everybody else, I guess you
Hmm.
guys can wait here while we head out, but we don't know if this is another trap, so I'll wait a bit before I head out there.
Makes sense.
it's also a good thing we can suppress our energy.
Mhm.
Because imagine what it would be like if we weren't able to suppress our energy. Everyone would be able to find us no problem.
Mhm.
Hmm. Uh, well, we can always count on you, Colleen, because you are the one who has the good instincts of tracking out and being able to smell people's scent wherever they are.
Mhm.
I almost forgot at one point that um there's something back a while back that me and Colleen found out whenever we were still back at the college when Mary was still around.
Mhm.
Well, in terms of what he's trying to say is that I've seen someone take Mary away, but other than that, once this war is over, I'm pretty sure Mary can be brought back thanks to having a smart gray, a certain smart gray wolf. I mean, of course, whenever it comes to most stuff like that, I am the guy who can and tinker of. I am an inventor after all, and I can bring people's memories back depending on what has happened to them.
Right. I mean, it would be nice if she um could get her memory back, because it's awful
Dr.
What Dr. Finitivis did to her.
has basically has done.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Also, the one thing I've actually done to be able to not only through my training, but while I suppress my energy, I have been training to not let my energy and my light form seep out. So, um,
Mm-hmm.
in due time, I'm pretty soon, um, um, I could basically change out well without using any energy on my light form.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of us still have a long way to go because I remember from what you told us that you need to you basically need to learn to have your energy also suppressed, and also that in order for your energy to not seep out, you have to fully utilize it until then, which is rather interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, flamethrower.
Woo.
We might buy that. Dang, we have a lot of money. Ooh,
We do.
another useful move. Let's buy that.
And I remember in the any character, with how it was back then, pretty much with how I was able to transform from back then to now is using like anger for myself. I didn't work that much because it
Mm-hmm.
made me get kind of out of breath. But thanks to the training I've done, to suppress it, I've been able to transform at will thanks to the training and into the calmness. I can basically transform no problem
Mm-hmm.
compared to how it was from before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, true, you still had a while to go, but now that you have finally utilized and practiced in that light form, I don't see. I can see yourself pretty soon being able to change at will instead of having to use it how you normally use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, compared to myself, Coley and Peppermint and last year, yeah, pretty much with how has been. And most of us will have to be able to utilize our forms to to their fullest potential before this war begins.
Right.
Oh, hang. Also, give me a second. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's test this water and see exactly if the chip actually works or not. I mean, all right. As he puts a hand in, and it looks like his hand is fine. Hmm. Yeah. Um. It looks like it actually works.
Hmm.
Okay. As he dries his hand off. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, pretty soon, it'll come to when we have to do this war, and once it comes around, we'll have to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Um. By the way, Xenix, how long are we all planning to be here inside the space? As for right now, we need to stay in the space for now because as of a few situations we had. Because if one of us, why do you think I had most of us go around the world to finally set up everything.
Exactly. And it would kind of be unfair to them when they're probably not completely ready. I mean, have you seen what Bowser's been doing lately?
Yeah, I've not really, but you know,
He's trying to do a game. It's like, seriously, why are you trying to do something when there's going to be a war going on? But whatever. I mean, does Bowser even think?
Have any bad guys ever think before?
No. More battling.
Yikes. And let's be honest, bad guys will always be on the losing side, while the good guys will always be on the winning side.
Mm-hmm. They're not. They're not gonna win. There's no way.
Yeah, even by a miracle, if they did, it would still end in failure.
It wouldn't last very long at all.
Yeah, because when a bad guy strikes hard, a good guy strikes harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you never underestimate. Um, by the way, Dragonfire.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, once this war is over, someday you gotta take me to the Dragon Ball universe, because the level of power I'm at right now is it's kind of still not enough, but at the same time, there is some others I want to be able to take besides because I know me myself, Zelgius, and Xenix were the three wolf trio, but I have maybe the next person who could potentially have their potential unlock next is Peppermint compared to
Mm-hmm.
most of us.
Makes sense.
True. I mean, yeah, with how I am right now, I could I could use that sort of training, just not at the moment since I'm done with the training I have for right now.
And my phone
Oh,
rang, I knew it was somebody.
so pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
I'll finally be ready for the war. But maybe eventually I can have um all three of us, myself, Slasher, and Dragonfire can go to the Dragon Ball universe. I mean, Slasher could take the time to grow stronger, just like you. I mean, if I mean, wait, what about You are fine, Velocity. Besides, um, with how you are currently, a, I would say, uh, stay in this universe for now. For now, um, once the time comes, you can eventually go to the Dragon Ball to that Dragon Ball universe. For now, I'll still need you here because it's, you're. Uh, what he's trying to say is you are new to this kind of stuff, and you still need to progress on a lot of things before you go to another dimension.
Mm-hmm. Because you got to realize that in the DBZ universe, their power is extremely high. Like extremely high, and you got to be careful on it if you want to be trained under someone. Yeah, you got to be careful because they're so strong to the point where they could easily kill you.
Oof. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah.
I learned that the hard way myself.
I mean, if you look at Slasher, he he found that out the hard way when he had to train under those creepy pastas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Exactly. You got to be careful on who you train under because to them they don't really care. They if they can use you to get themselves stronger, they will. They don't technically care.
well, except for Goku, he is a pretty caring guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Whew. Other than that, yeah, I'll stay in the main timeline for now. And once I'm able to gain my own transformation, or by the time I am able to develop myself into a stronger person, then I might go to what are the most easiest universes where I could actually train where I won't get killed? Like, where's a universe where I can basically be able to like stand out and train? Unless this is the only timeline I'm gonna have to stick with.
I would say that this is probably going to be the only place, except for if you want to go to where the one to the what is that place called, the Crossroads universe, technically the one I own, but you're pretty much that's pretty much like an empty area where you wouldn't really see anybody. Kind of like the Omega. It's kind of like the hyperbolic time chamber.
I remember at one point we did go to the Silver X timeline.
Oh, you mean the Omega timeline? Yeah, that's another area that you could go, but you.
That was Slasher. That wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember at one point I was able to go to the Omega timeline with you guys back then, but after that, I was told by most people that I was out of that group and I wasn't able to go back there. At some point, maybe if you grow a stronger velocity, one of us can take you there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could be a timeline that timeline could also work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I do have a question. What's everybody's favorite pie?
Pie.
Yeah, dessert. Like because like there's pumpkin pie, there's cheesecake. There's blueberry, there's cherry, strawberry. There's a whole bunch.
Dragonfire, calm down. Don't drop. Don't give the kid a break. I'm pretty sure he can't process it. No, I can't. I'm processing every. Oh, so that's what. Ooh. Okay. I just processed most of those, and I gotta try those. But I wouldn't pick a favorite. I would still have to try them and to see
Mhm.
what's what I like. For myself, I like that blueberry pie. It's delicious.
Uh-huh. That's good. I made a pumpkin pie a for the holidays. It was a cream pumpkin cream pie, and it was really 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 good.
Ooh, okay.
It had Cool
Oh,
Whip on top of it. With
speaking of Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
where I went to for Thanksgiving is I went to go see my eh, brother Eclipse since he invited me over to have Thanksgiving dinner with them, and other than that, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I was over at Eclipse to have Thanksgiving, and the meal was delicious.
Well, I will say this. This is the one good thing about Eclipse, and that's going to be useful for Mary is that he is a good cook, but as you noticed because you were there, he likes to put Lucky Charms on some things. He still hasn't broke out of that he loves Lucky Charms. He still hasn't broke out of that obsession completely yet. So
I'm Well, most of us. I don't have really I don't really have an obsession. I just like a few things, and that's about it. Um,
mhm,
uh, for my for myself, um,
mhm,
since I was here for Thanksgiving with everybody else, while Slasher was gone, it was me, Xenix, Oli, and Peppermint who were having Thanksgiving. We did invite a few others, but that
mhm.
was it. Um, and oh, Xenix, like every single time I'm in actually actually when he ever makes st- any foods, oh, he makes some of the best we could ever think of.
Mhm.
I mean, true, Colleen, you're not wrong.
Mhm.
Uh, you guys, well, thanks. I never knew you liked my cooking that much.
Oh boy. I mean, I'm not the best cook, but I can make a pretty good sausage biscuits and gravy, and I make my gravy from scratch. So
Huh. Whoa. Okay, an ice type Ninetales.
mhm.
Um, now the next thing we can look forward to is Christmas. This is
Yep. At least for the food part. I mean, I don't know about the gift giving. It really depends on how everybody feels. No, yeah, we'll try to get this Ninetales in because we need more Pokemon on our team. Oh, I didn't expect it to be a one one throw.
yep. Um, by the way, Dragonfire.
Mhm.
So pretty much it's what made you like want to actually change your mind.
Change my mind.
Basically, in terms of what he's saying, like what made you want to come to our side?
Well, again, I still felt awful about what I did to Bowser, and then it was like I couldn't like after I went back to my and I went to Twilight Town and I really like just was really thinking what I should do with and stuff like that, and I was like, I really need to get back to the Pokemon, to my Pokemon, and I talked to them, and they were like, and since they were pretty much good and stuff like that, I really just talked to them because it was like they they knew what I was, well, how I felt, but at the same time, it was like they I mean, they were good, and I trained them to be good, but and I myself needed needed to see if I could, because I kind of really, really felt bad that I ended up doing that to killing his entire family, and it's like I felt like I didn't belong over there, so I came over here. It's like they, I guess I'm more of a good person. I can't handle being, I can't handle being bad.
Uh, I know how that felt. I would have, I would have still been able as well if I didn't think everything through once I was sent back to the underworld.
Right?
But after I was quote unquote killed, because by my evil self. Well,
Mm-hmm.
technically, it wasn't an evil self. It was anti slasher. But pretty much after I was basically killed by him,
Mm-hmm.
I I took the time to talk to my family, e think things over, and
Mm-hmm.
once I finally found my true resolve, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I then began my long training to eventually achieve my inferno form, thanks to my family, well, my parents, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty respected in the underworld, thanks to me being a basically being a prince of the
Mm-hmm.
underworld. Old, I I was helped by many, and I then rose up further to end up having. I ended up having to also go do those preliminaries, like those trials, to pretty much ra- rank up to being a highest ranked demon wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I did do that, um, and I reached being a high ranked demon in the underworld. But after I eventually came back, I felt like most of the strength that I had uh kind of got brought down by half, because mostly for wolves like myself in Eclipse, well mostly myself, is that demon wolves in the underworld have the home advantage, and their strength ink in the underworld is very strong. But
Mm-hmm.
after I came back, I felt like most of the strength I had was kind of cut. But
Mm-hmm.
I gained most of it. I gained most of it back, but I'm still nowhere uh, at the strength of what I had during when I was in the underworld. I still got most of it back, but I still have quite a while to go before I can be able to gain all my strength back.
Mm-hmm.
Because demon wolves have the home advantage, and demon wolves like myself significantly have a power boost in the underworld. Well, here I feel like it's kind of diminished, if you know what I mean. I
Right.
mean, yes. When I first ever fought you, some of that strength was still there, but after you eventually fought me, and most of us, and once that tournament came around, yeah, you still have a while before you can gain that strength back. As for your Inferno form, I wouldn't. You can control it, but I don't know why you have no no eyes. I mean, it's kind of like what basically happens once I transform. I can be able to control it, but somehow it kind of like diminished again for my infernal form too.
Hmm.
But after that, it was thanks to EXC that I did get almost all my strength back. And even if I have no pupils on in my inferno form, I can at least now be able to control that.
Makes sense.
Maybe who knows? I don't know how long because I know my parents said they'll at one point they did live here on the surface they re until they eventually relocated back into the underworld again.
Oh,
But yeah, after in terms of what my father said to me whenever I was in the underworld, that at one point when the alliance was finally forged between the Red Wolves, which was basically my my father, and then the Demon Wolves, like my mother was basically part Demon Wolf. So you can see why I'm part Demon Wolf and why Xenix is part Red Wolf.
right.
I got Eclipse got most of his looks from his dad, while I got some a little bit from I got some from my mom.
Makes sense. Jeez, this town is just way too big.
But you still can't leave until you figure out what you need to do here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm exploring every single building.
Wait, talk to those two?
I think these are like contestants. Um, I'm gonna probably have to.
Hmm.
This lady. Okay.
Also, my one question is I know it's going to take a long time and I only have like two forms, but imagine how much stronger I can and eventually be and how many like I'll be able to actually have. Because if you look at two of my forms, one is basically like kind of like this dark purple, while um my inferno form is like kind of like fi- fire, like
Mm-hmm.
um but who knows what's gonna eventually be next.
Right?
I mean, with myself, with only having my light form arm, since I have limitless potential, so it will kind of never end until I want it to actually end.
Makes sense.
Why do I have a feeling that whatever sort of like I know at one point the colors on your light form kind of change. So why do I have a feeling that Xenix, out of everybody else here, will be able to reach like God level with his light form? Uh,
Anything's possible.
I mean, true. I mean, look at Goku Vegeta. When they first started out, like Goku was the first ever Super Saiyan, and then Vegeta was the second. Then
Hmm.
Gohan was basically the third to transform into a Super Saiyan, and then
Hmm.
the Gohan turned into a Super Saiyan 2. It wasn't until like the Buu Saga whenever Goku and Vegeta got Super Saiyan 2, and then it went beyond where Goku got eventually got Super Saiyan 3. Um,
Hmm.
and then after Super Saiyan 3, there was Super Saiyan God next.
Yeah, and
Um,
then Super Saiyan Blue.
and then after Super Saiyan Blue was that was where and he got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken,
Hmm.
and then Vegeta eventually got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and then Goku got this form called Ultra Instinct, and then mastered, and the last one was mastered Ultra Instincts, and what he said is he cannot repeat, like ever since that tournament that they
Hmm.
did, he wouldn't be able to repeat he he couldn't go back into that form, so he had to. So now they're both stuck on Super Saiyan. He's stuck on Super Saiyan Blue now until he probably gets another form.
Right?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, you're not wrong, Colian. As
No.
as for most of us, like technic technically my new form, I won't say what it is just yet, but you'll eventually see. Um, it's rather interesting. Um, as for myself, my life form is the it's my only form, but
Hmm.
with the limitless potential, um, it can be it can pretty much be stronger than before,
Hmm.
which it's interesting. It's pretty interesting to say the least because when you first ever attained that light form, you first started out where like the outer edges, like part of your aura was kind of like white while the inside was kind of yellowish, like kind of yellow on the outside. But ever
Hmm.
since then it has it has changed over time, and now to see you um with how the with how the light form is now, ow, I could definitely say it's rather impressive. But other than that, yeah. Um, but it might still we won't. As for most things, you'll see what kind of level of power it will eventually have once we go into that war.
Mm-hmm.
True, because it's rather mysterious to say the least. But other than that, it's kind of like current. It's currently right now kind of eh. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but for right now, well, maybe who knows? Maybe you are at God level where you're possibly beyond that. Who knows?
Right.
But my one question is, what sort of training have you actually done exactly, Xenix? Is my question. Well, I I can't say for sure, but for now, I'll say it's regiments, but I don't know just yet. You'll have to eventually find out once the war finally begins.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Speaking of which, Dragonfire.
Yes.
So, um, pretty much, I was just wondering what sort of training have you done on your time?
Well, again, like I said, it really depends on who I've trained under. Um, and stuff like that. I've pretty much have trained by myself lately. I haven't really trained under anybody currently. Oh, we have. Oh, um, somebody actually wrote in the chat. um, Hello. I didn't even realize someone wrote in the chat there. Oops.
Yeah, but they are speaking in Espanol.
They
I only
speak Spanish. Oh no, where's Terios?
yeah. Where is Terios? We need him.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. We possibly would need Terios because he's the only one who knows Espanol. I know a little bit, but I don't know much.
Right? You can buy this house?
You can buy the. You can literally buy the house.
See, look at this.
Would you
Would you
like to
like
buy
it?
the? Ooh, you could have your own house if you want it.
You don't seem to have enough money. Come back when you have enough money. Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's check the money. I only have 80. 85. Let's see. How much do you want for the house? 1.2 million.
What to put? That is. If you
We're
just
never
said-
getting that house.
If you decide to buy it, oh, okay.
See?
No.
It keeps saying that you don't have enough money.
Yeah, you would have to. You would have to literally get a lot of money in order to get something like that.
I'm trying to see where I need trying to figure out where to go because I'm actually farther than I actually watched. So I'm trying to figure out where to go myself.
Whoa.
I think what we'll do, because I just looked at the time and I don't know where to go. I think what we'll do is we'll end it here. And I'll figure out where we need to go for next time for
Pokemon Empyrean, aka Pokemon.
yeah, I mean we have been going for 2 hours and normally that's my limit. It would be different if I knew exactly where the flip you need to go because from what I've seen video wise, you're supposed to go into the pink building, which was the hotel, and we've been in there multiple times, and it won't let me advance. And then I went in and talked in every single building. So it's like, what am I supposed to do next?
I have no clue.
Because the professor, which is who you need to talk to, is at the top of this. But it only lets you go all the way up to the 3rd floor. And see, they won't even let you go up this way. You got to go through the elevator. So I don't know where to go right now. So we're going to end it here. Because again, we have been going for 2 hours. But yeah, please sign off.
This is Velocity the Hedgehog, the Cyber Hedgehog, aka Sonic Fanatic, signing off.
This is Dragonfire signing off. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, check out Sonic Fanatic's channel. Also, stay tuned for other videos and stuff like that. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.